I needed to address something. My last video that I posted on here went kind of little bit of micro viral, and not for the good reasons. I posted the same video on other platform which got really good reception. I was not treated the way I'm treated on this platform, so I'm making this video exclusively here on YouTube. So Scalper, I've been called that. I don't consider myself that, but I do like to respect market value, okay? Even if the sets are brand new and you can find it in stores, supply and demand is very important, at least for me. So I get my product from a distributor. So I do pay a little bit of premium because I use my credit card sometimes and fast shipping. But I don't get like the super cheap, like, you know, $600 cases or anything like that. Usually I paid around $1,200 for my cases, sometimes less, except for the Phantasm. This is going to be the first time I'm paying a little bit of a premium. But I do want to say that I am a collector as well. I am not a collector first, like a lot of people like to claim to say. I'm probably a collector third, okay? So I have been collecting cards for a long time, and I also been playing games for a long time. Usually I stick with Yu-Gi-Oh! Konami games because that was kind of like what I always been educated to play, but I also know how to play the One Piece game. So I know, you know, the value of some cards in the comment sections as far as like playable cards and stuff like that. So in the collector spectrum or little kids spectrums, you know, you don't always need the shiny cardboards. You just, you know, collect the cards that you need for your deck, which you can find on TCG Player or eBay or Facebook Market, buy bulk or something like that. But people get really mad that I always say that. But I firmly believe that collecting cards does have its categories. The resellers, the collectors, the graders, the players, and the sealed product collectors or whatever. So I believe a game, TCG game, not just Pokemon, has so many avenues for so many people. Whether you can find them in stores or not, I mean, I firmly believe that is not my fault, but the comments says otherwise. I've been doing Pokemon for a very short time, but I was addressed like I was the main problem when you have people in the cryptocurrency space, Rolex watchers, even business owners from other venues like chefs, cooks, restaurant owners. All that is still people that like to do Pokemon. I have even met filmmakers that collect Pokemons. It doesn't matter. And they sell Pokemon too. But I just couldn't help but feeling like just because I made a little bit of a skit of me selling a product in my mom's front yard, people just lost it. I don't understand like why, but still, like, the only mistake that I made on that video was not charging more. That is for sure. But to be a scalper when I know I'm not, it's kind of crazy. So I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of my collection so you see what kind of stuff I like, what kind of stuff I collect, and so that way you know that I'm just not doing like the new stuff. I actually like older stuff or mid-century stuff. So here's some of my favorite graded cards. I will show my singles in a later video just because all my singles are on a suitcase somewhere for when I do vendor events. But anyways, I hope that you like my video. I hope that you are a little nicer in the comments because I'll be nicer with you. I'm not like all these YouTubers that are like quiet all the time. So if people like to fight with me, I'll definitely fight back. I really don't care what my reputation laid ahead, as long as I still get to make money primarily, and that is my first priority, making money. I'm happy. Collecting would be like the last thing. So you don't have to like my philosophies. You don't like to like me, but yeah, it's totally fine. Hit the follow, subscribe, and let me know what you think of my cards. And let's show some stuff. And feel free to ask me politely any questions. But if you're gonna be, I'm probably gonna be a you. Favorite set of all time is Hidden Fates. This is all Hidden Fates, starting with the PSA 10 Greninja. It is so nice. Not a lot of people's super favorite, but I love this one too. The Reshiram Umbreon, the Leafeon. Beautiful color. Lemon green, shining. I do have a favorite Pokemon. So pretty. Dude, I wish I had a 10 on it. It's one of my favorite Umbreon cards. In a 2010 first edition. This right here. My Japanese Charizard CD promo. In a BGS 9.5 with subgrades in the back. Been considering on regrading this to a PSA. PSA 10 BRS. Son Gohan, Golden Frieza. Heat, Vegito, Son Goku, Tournament of Power. Cross Spirits, Goku, and Frieza. Universal Onslaught, biggest banger. One of the most iconic cards in the game of Dragon Ball Super. The Apex of Power, Goku and Vegeta. These are magazine promos from the V-Jump 55th anniversary. We got Juji, Megumi. We got Sukuna doing the Fuga. And well-dressed Juji. Anyways, that's pretty much it. The collection goes on and on and on, especially on singles. I'm a big fan of collecting cards. I will sell anything I get my hands on. So if you have a problem with that, I might not be the person that you want to watch. And I'm also a very controversial, I like to fight with people. So if you don't like argumental people like me, you may not want to watch me. But I'm also kind of nice. And I like to collaborate with people. Since I have access to get inventory, I'm definitely someone you don't want to be messing with. Yeah, let's be friends. Let's be nice and respectful. And I hopefully you like this video because I don't think you will. Bye.